Well, good morning. I'm going to do the activities of the day. Says interviews around the world. I will answer the questions with my personal information. What's your name? My name is Jacqueline. Where do you live? I live in Torreon. What language do you speak? I speak Spanish. Tell me, what do you do every day? I eat Mexican food. I sing Mexican songs and I watch Mexican TV shows. And then activity number two says interview these people. Uh, I answer with I. What's your name? My name is Carmen. Where do you live? I live in Madrid. What language do you speak? I speak Spanish. And what do you do every day? I I eat Spanish food. I sing Spanish songs and I watch Spanish TV shows. Um, Number two, what's your name? My name is Kenjin. Where do you live? I live in Tokyo. What language do you speak? I speak Japanese. And what do you do every day? I eat Japanese food. I sing Japanese songs and I watch Japanese TV shows. Number three, what's your name? My name is Nicole. Where do you live? I live in Paris. What language do you speak? French. And what do you do every day? I I eat French food. I sing French songs and I watch French TV shows. And then number four, what's your name? We name our name are Erika and Monica. Uh, or we are Eric and Monica. And where do you live? We live in Berlin. And what language do you speak? We speak German. What do you do every day? We eat German food. We sing German song and we watch German TV shows. Uh, Number five, what's your name? My name is Jaehi. Where do you live? I live in Seoul. What language do you speak? I speak Korean. And what do you do every day? I eat Korean food. I sing Korean songs and I watch Korean TV shows. Number six, what's your names? Our names are Boris and Natasha. Where do you live? We live in Moscow. What language do you speak? We speak Russian. And what do you do every day? We eat Russian food, we sing Russian songs, and we watch Russian TV shows. And the other with he, she, and it people around the world. I will read it. What's his name? His name is Miguel. Where does he live? He lives in Mexico City. What language does he speak? He speaks Spanish. And what does he do every day? He eats Mexican food. He reads Mexican newspaper and he listen to Mexican music. And the activity says ask and answer question about this people. Uh, Number one, What her name? Her name is Kate. Where does she live? She lives in Toronto. What language does she speak? She speaks Spanish Canadian. Uh, what does she do every day? I don't know. Uh, what does she do every day? She eats in English food, Canadian food. She reads Canadian newspaper and she listens to Canadian music. And the other says what his name. His name is Carlos. Where does he live? He lives in San Juan. What language does he speak? He speaks Spanish. And what does he do every day? He he eats Puerto Rican food. He reads Puerto Rican newspaper and he listens to Puerto Rican music. And number 3, what her name? Her name is Anna. Where does she live? She live. She live in Athens. What language does she speak? She speaks Greek. And what does she do every day? She eats Greek food. She reads Greek newspaper, and she listens to Greek music. And the others. Number 4, what his name? His name is Ming. Where does he live? He live. He lives in Hong Kong. What language does he speak? He speaks he speaks Chinese. And what does he do every day? He eats Chinese food. He reads Chinese newspaper and she listens to Chinese music. And then number 5, what's her name? Her name is Sonia. Where does she live? She lives in Rio de Janeiro. What language does she speak? She speaks Portuguese. And what does she do every day? She eats Brazilian food. She reads Brazilian newspapers, and she listens to Brazilian music. And then number 6, what his name? His name is Omar. Where does he live? He lives in Cairo. What language does he speak? He speaks Arabian. And what does he do every day? He eats Egyptian food. He reads Egyptian newspaper and he listens to Egyptian music. And that's all.